right, Madam Mayor, good morning. What a beautiful day it is here in Tennessee. We're at 63 degrees and can't wait to get in the outdoors.
Got short sleeves on.
I see that.
And pants.
Yeah, right on.
Spring is right around the corner.
I see you got your hiking shoes on.
Yes, I was smart. I wore mine.
I wore my tennis shoes, but I was doing something else before we left, and then we just left. So I didn't get to change. But we're not hiking really that far today, but we wanted to check this place out. Where are we?
We're at Rutledge Falls. I can already hear the waterfalls from here, so it shouldn't be too far of a hike.
Right, so we're looking for a place where we could do a short walk.
Trying to get back in the motion.
Back into motion, and it was really close to the house, so we're only, I don't know, maybe 19 miles away from the house. So
I'm so excited just to be outside.
So this is just outside of Tullahoma, Tennessee. Let's go check it out.
Let's do this.
Do you want to, we can walk and talk?
Walk and talk?
I don't think the falls are far because I can hear them. So we'll just do a walking tour on this one.
Oh my goodness, it's so nice.
It's gorgeous
nice,
outside.
Warm sunshine.
I'll let you guys see what we see.
I see a nice big barn.
Yeah, I don't think that's part of it, but that's nice. So this is private property, but they open it so people can enjoy it.
It's good for your mental health to get out and be in nature.
It is. My mental health is getting better already.
That's good, because nobody likes a grumpy Gus.
No, it's a crime to sit inside today and be on your phone or on the computer or TV. You got to get out.
I know. That's one thing with the phones and everything is people don't realize how much time they spend looking at that screen.
Yeah, the screen time is crazy. Now with bad weather, I get it. You know, you got maybe things to do and stuff to look up, but a day like this, you got to set it down and get out.
Yeah, plus if you stay inside too much, you're going to get sick.
Wow, this falls, I can see it from here.
Wow, that is a super short walk.
It's really close.
I was not expecting that. Really gorgeous.
And loud. Might have to speak up. I wonder what this is.
Oh, that's the watcher of the falls.
Oh. I don't know if that's a monument or...
It's a statue.
It looks like a cover, or is it a statue? From here it's hard to tell.
Watch your step, because if you look down...
Yep. Gotta watch your step here.
Oh, wow. Look at the house right up there.
Wow, yeah, that house is in a good spot. Wow, it's so loud. Yeah, gotta watch your steps.
That's beautiful. And it goes like layers.
Yeah. There's a layer up here, and then it comes down. Wow. You think it's bigger than Machine Falls? It's not as high.
It's more wide.
It's wide.
There's many layers, so yeah.
And I think there's more water here.
Yes.
So it's much louder, but it's not as tall.
That's just a peaceful
Right.
sound. And look at the water has like this bluish green tint.
Yeah, they say I think you can swim in here. And there is another couple down here walking around.
Won't be swimming in there today. It's
No.
still a little too cool for
A little
that.
chilly for that. Let's see what this statue is about. It is a statue. It almost looked like there was a canvas cover put over it, but it's not. It's actually a statue.
Looks like it's about 5'5".
Yeah.
That's what my know
Let
about.
me watch my footing. Do you see any writing?
She's showing her toes. She could use a little nail polish.
She could use cleaned up a little bit.
And from the looks of it, she's been smoking.
Oh, is she smoking? I don't know why people do that. They should field strip their cigarettes and take their garbage with them.
She apparently doesn't think it's very cold out here.
No. Just at you.
But she's got a beautiful view.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, there's some other people hiking up over in this area too, see?
It's nice. All these
It is
houses
nice.
right around here.
You want to try to walk the trail and get a little different view?
We could.
I think there's some steps on that. I think that other side over there would be an easier down.
We got to wait for these people.
Yeah, we'll wait for these people to come up. So look at this bush right here. This thing is gnarly. I didn't really notice it until I got close up to it, but look at this. This thing's extremely thorny. Woo. Wouldn't want to fall into that.
Going this way?
We can go up or down. They probably meet.
It's probably got a real good view from there.
Yeah.
Yep.
He's going off the beaten path here. I'm trying to keep up. Oh, this is a good angle.
Now you can see all the layers pretty good.
Yeah.
You just gotta be real careful because there's no guardrails.
Yeah, it falls right off.
And with all
Straight
those
down.
leaves, you could really slip.
You could slip. And because it's been raining, you know, a piece could break off. That's a good fall down there. It's probably about 75 feet. See if I can zoom in on these falls. Rutledge Falls meditation with the Grangers. Nice. Well, we'll continue on our hike. There's a few people showing up out here, some more people. One thing I've noticed is Tennesseans like to get out. When it gets nice out, they come out.
Well, who likes to stay inside?
Well, there's more and more people though. Just a different change in the temperature and the weather. And people are out talking to their neighbors. They're out in the yards. They're talking. We noticed that driving over here. A lot of people. So, we're going to see where this little path takes us. There's another little outcrop.
nice out. No way you're keeping me inside.
Nope.
Before you know it, it'll be hot.
Yeah. Too hot. And that's what we like about Tennessee is that, yeah, it gets hot, but it ain't hot like Florida. And yeah, it's cold, but it ain't cold like, let's say, Ohio. So it's nice. It's right in between. So that gives you more time to be either outside if you want to go out in the snow, or it gives you more time to be outside when it's not so hot.
There's another house up there.
Yep, there's a house way up at the top. Right there, you can see it.
Can you imagine getting to sit out on your porch and listen to the waterfall all the time?
Yeah, oh my gosh, I'd be asleep in the hammock. Bring me some coffee.
Look at this big tree that fell.
Wow. And it looks like this one fell across the path and it, you know, they cut it open.
You can feel a major temperature difference right here.
Yeah, as you move out of the sun into the shaded area, look how beautiful these rocks are. Wow. God's Wonderland. Yeah, it's a lot cooler here. Probably dropped about 5 degrees right there.
It's cool and wet.
And there is some water seeping out right here. You can see a little trickle of a waterfall right here. Where are you going to cross that?
A little bit higher in case I slide.
You don't go down the hill?
So I
Yeah.
won't go too far.
I'm just going to take a leap across from this rock, I think.
Where are you going?
Yeah, from right here. Whoop, whoop. There we go. Looks like there's several different trails that'll get you down here, but this one looked more walkable. The other one had some climbing involved. You coming?
Yeah. Slow and steady.
That's it. Slow and steady wins the race. So we're almost down to the water level here. It's a little slippery along this rock face. It goes straight up to our left here. Kind of steep. But the trail isn't bad.
It's a nice place for a picnic.
Yeah, it's a cross between dirt and rock. So we gotta be a little careful because there's water. You can see some more water right here. I'm going to take the high side. I think there's less water over here. Well, there's a couple trails. It looks like you can walk down that way and go on the rocks. We'll probably end up over there anyway. Oh yeah, it does. Looks like there's some ice. Man, I think we could have wore shorts today, to be honest. It's getting warm. There's some ice, actually. This is ice. There's a piece of ice.
Is that a sheet?
It's a sheet.
Trying to give us some more sheet. Just like a little kid.
I know. We're going to step over this log here and come down to the water level. That guy's breaking ice down there too. How's the water? Is it cold? Yeah. Can you guys hear the water in the video? Ooh, I got it zoomed in. Hold on here. I got it zoomed in. Okay, now we're at standard magnification. Is it cold?
Yeah.
Like icy cold? Like nice to drink cold?
Yeah. That's so cool.
Yeah. There's different layers. There's like a little fall right here.
This would be really fun when it's warm out if you had your water shoes on.
Oh, you got your water shoes on, and then you could set a chair right there and just let the water go over your feet.
Yeah.
You know, there's some restaurants in Korea like that where you can set your chair out, and it's actually kind of in a canal. So you sit, the table and the chairs sit in the water, and you take your shoes off. You set them up on the side, and you eat, you dine, you drink tea. It's ankle deep water, so the water just runs over your ankles, over your feet, and there's actually little fish that will eat your dead skin off your feet.
Wow.
And so it's supposed to be good for your feet.
So it's like a spa treatment while you're eating?
Yeah, it's a spa treatment while you're eating.
I could do that.
Well, they don't charge for that. You just pay to eat. All their chairs are lined up in the water.
That sounds like a nice little treatment.
I don't know if they have that in the United States. Maybe they do somewhere. I would imagine they probably do. If some of y'all have had that experience, let us know in the chat. And let us know where it was. But we'd like to visit that place. Where I saw it, I was in South Korea. I was stationed over in South Korea, and it was quite a while ago, but I still remember it. Things like that you remember, you know, you don't forget them.
Did you get the fish to eat your dead skin?
I thought that was gross, but yes.
So you did it.
I did do it, yes.
Did your feet feel all refreshed afterwards?
I don't know, I didn't stay in it long enough. I just did it, let them bite on my feet, and I took my feet out. Like, I think it's kind of gross, but I may have a different feeling about it today if I was to do it. And they aren't big fish. They're itty bitty little fish. I mean, like, they're probably like this.
They could have a buffet.
All they're eating is the dead skin, because that's all the big their mouth is. They can't really take a bite.
Did you want to go that way?
Maybe. I was just trying to get some more of this fall right here. waterfall so loud, like you gotta talk up over it.
I could definitely lay out here and just meditate.
Yeah. And this is a nice space right here. Like this can be dry right here, but if you want to get wet, you know, you can get wet right there. And there's so many places like this in the area. Like there's a lot of caves and a lot of waterfalls in this area of Tennessee.
We need to get out and explore them all.
Absolutely. So this was a short little day trip. We wanted to get out of the house. It's middle of the day. It's probably around 12, 1 o'clock. So I think we're going to walk around here a little bit and see what's around the curve. So we're still walking down around the bend here. We want to see how far we can go. The waterfalls are back that way. You got water dripping off of this facade right here. That's probably about 20 feet high, would you say?
Yeah. It's a nice, probably cool place to hang out during the summer.
Yeah, it is. Are you going to take your shoes off?
Not today.
Yeah, I don't think I am either.
Maybe when we come back when it's warm.
When it's warmer, we will. And we'll bring the right shoes. We have some water shoes, boat shoes. I used to call them boat shoes because we usually wear them on the boat. They got a grip for non-slip surfaces in water, and you can wear them out in the water. Ooh, this tree took a fall. Wow.
Maybe it was feeling warm and it wanted a little.
I think we have to go to the left to get around it. Let's hope it don't slide down the hill while we're under it, huh?
It looks well rooted.
I don't know, looking up at it, it's almost completely inverted. I think you would hear it if it started moving. You would definitely hear it. That is slippery. Woo! I don't like walking under it. It's gonna fall at some point. You just don't know when. Right.
I guess if it's your time, it's your time.
Well, my time's not today. Well, that's a cute little.
I know. Oh, that is cool. I need a few more public subs before it's my time. I know
That's
that.
right. Yeah. Look, that's a neat little thing. You could sit here on the edge and put your feet in there.
How clear the water
It
is.
is very clear water, and that's probably a foot deep right there.
Yeah.
I wonder if you could pan for gold.
I think it's so cool that there's all these different shelves.
Yeah. The way the water goes over them and spreads out and then comes back. And you could walk across that. You have to be real careful. There is moss on the rock. There's hills on both sides. And there's still ice hanging there. Oh yeah, a tree down. There's a sign over here. I want to see what it says. Oh, no trespassing. And there's another one down there, so guess you're not supposed to go down there. It looks like this is the end of the public access area. There's another no trespassing sign down there by the tree, so we will respect that.
Definitely. Look at there's some more pictures here.
Some mud.
I bet the kiddos have a lot of fun.
Oh yeah.
The little ones.
You could definitely swim in here.
Yeah.
Or sit there in the rocks and let the water come over your shoulders.
Yeah, when it's warm out, I'll definitely be bringing water to
I thought this might have been deer poop, but upon closer examination, I noticed that it's not. And what it is it's little snails. They're little snails.
They're everywhere.
I do think there is probably some small fish in here. I wouldn't think there's anything big because it gets really shallow and then the waterfall. There's probably small stuff in here.
Look at this rock. It looks like there's pink coloring in it. If you look real closely.
Yeah, and it's pretty flat, like shale.
Yeah, and that's just the inside of whatever this rock is.
Oh,
Pink.
yeah. It has a pinkish color to it, like your shirt.
Yeah, my shirt is very pink. Pretty and pink.
Just like you, baby.
Uh-oh, he's trying to score some points for a public sub. I can hear it.
Hey, we have to pass by there on the way home. I don't see anything wrong with ordering up a sub. We always order it on the app so we can just walk right in, grab it, and check out.
I know. I think it's pretty awesome how you can do that.
Yeah.
That's something we used to always do when we were hauling boats and trailers for a cheaper, delicious lunch. You just order it on the app, pull into the parking lot. Yeah. Boom, boom.
We absolutely love the fact that there's a Publix in Tullahoma. It's amazing.
There's not many Publixes around in the overall area if you look, so I feel like we're pretty blessed to have that Publix.
If we didn't have one here, how far would you have to go to get one? Probably Murfreesboro, huh?
Probably, because even McMinnville doesn't have one.
Yeah, McMinnville didn't have one, which I'm surprised, because they're twice the size of Tullahoma, but they don't really have that much there. Like, I wasn't that impressed with it.
Yeah, well, we're super lucky. Tullahoma has a lot of stuff.
They do. There's a lot going on here. There's a lot of nature stuff. And they have these little models all around town, these little airplanes, because Tullahoma prides itself on the Beechcraft Museum. So they do have a lot of aviation. You got Arnold Air Force Base in the area. They do a lot of testing over there. And so the town is kind of founded on aviation. And you know what else is big in this area too? That it's not as big as the aviation, but it's right there with it.
What?
Is the railroad.
Oh yeah, that's true.
There's railroad in the area. And so I think that was a big transportation hub back in the day.
Yes.
Back during the Civil War, World War II, that era.
Yeah,
so let's get out. We're back under this tree. Let's get out from under this tree, shall we?
Trains are not as
prevalent anymore. Yeah. People are in a hurry. They want to get there fast.
I thank God for where He placed us.
You know what I think they should. You know what I'm really surprised that there isn't. I'm really surprised that there is not a rail system that goes from here, not here, Tennessee, but the contiguous 48 states up to Alaska through Canada.
That would be so awesome.
Can you imagine that? That would be a travel industry by itself.
I don't know if the people in Alaska would appreciate that, because that means there'd be a lot more people going to Alaska
to visit, but look at the cost of goods that would come down. Instead of flying everything in and you paying the fuel costs, now you put it on a rail system and you can buy in bulk. So it would make the cost of goods less. I think it's a win. And the tourists, Canada would make money from it. Alaska would make money from it.
I guess there's pluses and minuses with everything.
Yeah, and run it through the Northern Rockies. Oh my gosh, what a beautiful! And have cars that have the open canopy cars, or the ones that have the clear glass that you can see through. I think that would be amazing.
Yeah, those are popular.
I think Alaska Railroad should do it. I think that would be neat. They do have their own railroad.
I think there's one of those railways with the open cars in Arizona. I've been watching all those Arizona videos.
I know it's just a joke, but I'm going to joke with it. If Canada were to become the 51st state, then the United States wouldn't need to communicate with Canada to build it. They could just build it. But I'm just kidding. Canadians, don't get upset. It's just a joke. I think Canada's friendly with us. I know they've been going back and forth with the hockey thing, but
I love my Canadian
the
neighbors.
Canadians that we have all met have been super friendly, super outgoing, and contrary to popular belief, they don't all speak French. Most of them speak English.
Yeah. When I worked for the libraries, there was a lot of Canadian librarians that they were recruiting, so I got to work with a lot of them, and they were great.
Yeah. So
they loved hockey, I tell you that. That was the one thing they got so excited about.
Well, I mean, that really is all they have. That and mineral rights. I mean, it's too cold up there. They don't have, they do have temperatures like this, but for a short time. and not yet.
Who brought me to my first hockey game was some people actually visiting when we were growing up. They were visiting from Alaska.
Oh, wow, yeah.
And they said, that's what there is to do in Alaska, and they were really big into hockey. So they got me introduced into hockey.
Yeah, Alaska is pretty big. Up in Fairbanks, it's the Nanooks, which is the university hockey team. And then you got the semi-professional team is the Fairbanks Ice Dogs. And everybody likes to go and watch them play. But that's their hockey teams up there. And then Anchorage has theirs. I think they're called the Sea Wolves or something. I can't remember.
We used to always go to the Florida Panthers games.
It surprises me Florida has hockey. But they actually have a pretty good team since they won the Stanley Cup. That's right. Don't remind Canadians of that.
But yeah, we used to love going to the games.
Yeah. Well, Canada did just win the Four Nations tournament. So you got to give them a little bit of cheese for that. Even though it was an overtime victory, they're very evenly matched, Canada and the U.S. And a lot of the players play for the other countries anyway, so they're kind of frenemies. We're enemies while we play, but when we're done playing, then we can go have a beer together.
Well, that's good.
That's how it should be. Should be friendly competition. Co-opetition.
Be able to have discussions with people and not get ugly, have different opinions that we can talk about.
Right. So we're going to walk up toward the falls here.
And we'll walk back on the bottom level?
Yeah, we can go up on the bottom level. Yeah, so there's not going to be a lot of talking right through here. I'm just going to let you guys listen because the water's really loud. but it's also very peaceful. So we're going to give you a couple minutes right now of just nature talking. We're going to shut up. What is that? Oh, I didn't even see that. Wow. You never know what you're going to find when you go on a hike.
I wasn't expecting that.
Yeah, I'm not smelling it, so that's weird. Looks like a deer carcass right there. You coming across the bridge here? Don't think about it, just go. You're gonna take the low road.
I can't.
There's a strap right there. A strap. So we're climbing back up out of the valley here, and we came across this structure. Like, it's kind of a weird place for a brick formation, but it looks like it was only built to support this huge rock face, maybe to keep it from falling in. But interesting nonetheless. So we're exiting out this way. Hey! What do you?
Cold in here.
I bet it is.